I'm starting off with washing my hair and conditioning it, I do use African Pride because, honey, it's $4.99 and it gets the job done, okay? I also use their deep conditioner and I use a t-shirt when I dry my hair. All of this other stuff, you can kind of use as you please. I do use like the entire line of African Pride, because it's about $20 instead of one product being $20. No shade, no shade, honey. I'm just saying, we are college students. We need to get the right thing, get it right, get it tight. So what I'm doing with this, all I'm doing is really twisting each part. Um, Nothing too crazy. I actually like the way these curls go because it does like a spiral and like flowy curl. We don't want Auntie Sue, Aunt Jemima, you know what I'm saying, Mama Duke, granny curls. So I actually saw this method. I can't remember who it was. It was a few years back and I've been using it ever since, honey. So what I do is I section this hair and I add a little bit of my curl moisture because I did blow dry my hair and my hair will snap back to curl, so I don't want to do too much. So I kind of sped it up so you guys can see it. Don't look at my ends. I don't know what's going on. They'll be alright though. They're not too bad, but that light, you see right through them. But that's okay. It's okay. Come through the light, okay, honey? But yeah, so if I had an estimate about how many I use, I probably use about maybe 40 or something like that. If you were going to the store and you want to buy purple rods, they come in, I think, like a pack of 12. And I think when I first went to go get them, I bought about 6 or 7 packs. So I just like to have some extra because some of them do get loose on you, loose like a goose, okay? What I'm doing is really just adding it sparingly, a little by little. I do kind of go by how I feel. Sometimes I don't want my parts to be too small, but I don't want them to be too big either, because I'll come over here looking like oh my gosh, the Rugrats is what I look like, but that's okay. This is the process. The process isn't always beautiful, okay? But I'm almost done. It don't take me too long. It probably honestly takes me about 45 minutes to actually just do a perm. I said 30 to 45 minutes because I am sectioning and things like that. And with the side sections, I do about 3 parts, and each part has about 2, just to make it even, so my hair won't look all whomped. Because I am a little funny looking, so my hair can look a little unproportionate. But yeah, so basically right here I'm just getting it, and like I showed y'all, you see it's a little loose. I can't stand it, so I just kind of go by, and if I see a little loose one, I might throw it back in a bucket because we might need that, okay? No soldiers left behind. But all I'm really doing is just separating it and making sure it's a little moisturized. I really do it just so it can hold my curl, because I do my leave-in and deep conditioner and all of that prior to. It might not look as like moisturized right here, but we ain't cracking, okay? We ain't cracking. But I just continue to do that throughout my head and make sure it's even. Don't forget, whenever you do roll your hair, please, I'm begging you, roll them ends, because if them ends ain't looking right, your hair ain't looking right, because it ain't it. So make sure your ends are wrapped, and then you just do the spiral around and round and round we go. That's all we really doing. I made sure that, like, I can't stand some of them be too loose. I kind of like my hair tight, because I get better curls like that. So I make sure it's tight enough, not to where, honey, your brain is on a roller, but just to where it's tight enough to where it can hold the curl. I made it to the end, thank you Lord. But I'm still doing the same thing, just kind of sectioning my hair and dividing it up in parts. I realize when I do my hair in parts, it comes out better and even looking. Like I said, my head is a little unproportioned in there, so I gotta make sure that I'm looking right. So what I'm really doing is just making sure it's even again, like I'm saying. Make sure them ends is tucked. Make sure the hair is tucked, and we just gonna keep going. I'm almost done, y'all. I'm so happy. Like it was a good little perm rod set. The best method I do say, like, to get the best perm rod set is after I do get my hair flat ironed. When that actually wears out, I like to do my perm rod set, and I use foam with that. I haven't been to my beautician in a minute. I miss her, but it's getting hard out here for a pimp. Trying to get the money for the rent. Okay, so I try to do a lot of stuff kind of by myself, but I still like to support other businesses and stuff like that because that is their lifestyle. So yeah, I'm almost done. I don't really like to do middle parts because, like I said, my nose a little funny looking, and I like it to fall in the center rather than me divide it in the center. Cause man, I kind of really never get the middle of my head right. My widow's peak, it be peaking, but it ain't enough. So the last part, all I'm really doing is just making sure that it looks even, because the front is the most important part, honey. Gotta give it an extra love and affection. Yes, darling, yes. This clip comes in handy. I literally don't know where half of my clips are right now, so we was really pushing through with this one. Shout out to you, clip, honey. Shout out to you. So now we're waiting. Yes. 60 for y'all here. Boom. Ha. That's funny. I did sync with that. So I woke up next day. I woke up like this. I woke up like this. I had my oil, my pick. You know what it do. Come on. I don't know what I be talking about in these videos. And I'm so mad because of the YouTube copyright thing. I had music playing the other day. That's why I did the voiceover. Cause I was talking to y'all at the same time. So I look like a little anime with my mouth moving and it's not in sync. But that's okay. Focus on the end goal. The hair is the main attraction. Okay, darling. It is important when I separate. Here's the thing, I don't have patience, so I'm working on it, but sometimes people say, go really slow, make sure you toot it, I just I like big fluffy hair, so it don't really have to be all neat and Paula Deen on this. I kind of just like it to be big, fluffy, Tina Turner, you feel me? You give me volume, give me Diana Ross, okay? I need that, so I like it to be big, and I don't really care too much about frizz because usually it does a good job. When I moisturize it, it won't really frizz as much anyway, so you don't really have to worry about that too much. You are natural though, so the texture and stuff can also depend on how your hair is, but hey, at the end of the day, the curls for the girls is for the world. Hello. So I'm just pulling it, making sure it's all big and fluffy. The way I chew my gum disturbs me, so sorry guys, I apologize. It was good. So we wrapping it up. I love it when I'm taking my hair down and I get to the end and I'm like, yeah buddy, we finna look fierce, fashionist. I don't even know, I think I made up that word, but that's okay. So I'm turning. I do a lot of shaking and a lot of moving. Don't give yourself a whiplash. Don't hit nothing. Make sure you're, a good distance away from the wall so you don't fracture your skull. So at this point, I pretty much just play with my hair. I just make sure it's big, it's fluffed out. It takes some time. This is probably the part that takes the most time, or is the most important for me. Because I like it to look a certain way, and I like it to be big, and I like it to look even. You see, I be looking a little wonk, so I gotta keep playing with it. That's what it look like. So that's what I'm really doing, making sure it look right. Don't know, my roots sometimes, you know what I'm saying? When you're natural, it is what it is. So I don't know what be going on with them, but it's okay because we moisturized enough. So I make sure I pick it out. I'm still picking it out. I do like the wide picks because I feel like it grabs it, rakes it like some leaves. It gives it that suction cup. So I feel like I like that. And that's like to use it. I did do a little edge control. I also use Gorilla Snot if I'm really going somewhere, but I was really up in the house just recording and I was tired of my hair, so I decided to do that. So I do put Gorilla Snot on there for extra hold, baby, because we ready for the world after. So and I always have my pick because my hair like to deflate. So yeah, that's fine. And as always, I'm sending you positive vibes, peace, love, and prosperity. You see that? Look at it. Look at it.